we have to make sure that we're hearing everyone across the organization and not just the people who are speaking the loudest. We have to create psychological safety. And what does that mean? People have to feel safe mentally to speak their mind, to have conversations, to be in a safe place, to show up authentically as themselves. And so how do we do that? There's a handful of things that we need to make sure that we are very clear on as leaders. These are the ground rules. The foundation of every company is your vision, your values, and your resources. So we focus in on the first two, your vision and your values. If we don't know where we're going and we don't create the operating system of your values of how we're going to get there and how we're going to treat each other, then you're lost from the start. So if your company doesn't have values or a vision, then I would invite you to have a hard conversation with your leadership team to say, hey, we have to know where we're going. What is the North Star? What are we aiming for? And so if we can do that, it's super important because it's helpful to everyone of what the norms are. We have to have it as an explicit priority. Listen, this is a place where your psychological safety is important to us. We have seen through COVID, there are all sorts of mental health issues that are starting to surface, people's loneliness. There's so many pieces of that. And so we have to be mindful of that as the leaders. So make it an explicit priority. Facilitate everyone speaking up. One of the things that I see, I don't know if you guys have seen this throughout your career, but it's the people with the loudest voices that get their way. It's not necessarily the people with the best ideas. Sometimes the introvert, the soft-spoken. It's sometimes the bullies in the room, the aggressive people who are always stepping forward. And so we have to make sure that we're hearing everyone across the organization and not just the people who are speaking the loudest. We need to have space for wild ideas. Hint, hint. That's called innovation. It's okay to have crazy ideas. In fact, you should be celebrating them as an organization. And then we layer it up to say, does it fit with our vision? Does it fit with our values? Okay, now we start to make some adjustments. Is that a priority or not? I don't know. We make those decisions. And then we embrace positive conflict. It is perfectly okay if we are aligned on our vision and aligned on our values to have different points of view. You want different points of view, but it's how we handle them